everything, you're seeing that system collapse. It hasn't delivered on its primary promise. And I think we've really reached a situation where we have to do away with capitalism entirely. We're seeing a situation where there's shortages for the many, but for a few individuals, there's an elite who are not struggling and short of anything. So this is kind of fundamental inequality of a capitalist system, which is no longer producing the goods for most of us. Shortages are being used as well. I'm not saying that there isn't a real shortage. There possibly is real shortages, but shortages are being used as an excuse for those in power, those elites, to keep what they want and not give to the rest of us what we need. So the excuse that there's simply not enough to go around is the justification for maintaining a kind of power of the 1% and leaving the rest of us short.
So if you're starving hungry tonight, if your parents can't get their medicine and your brothers and sisters have to steal to eat, remember, it's all for the good of Albion. Or Clan Kenny. Or someone. Just not us. But that's going to change. You've been listening to Buccaneer with me, Tash. Keep spreading the word and keep sharing the podcast.
National crime statistics report a 37% reduction in violent crime over the last year. Albion is working for you.
By the position of those news vultures, I surmise that Ms. Ahmed is sheltering inside.
I mean, sure, it definitely makes things a lot easier. It's so simple to kill someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to talk to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier.
I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the Optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought that Optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a sort of genius.
Bloom was really calculated when it was written. It was putting this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody... the products that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
Privacy expectations, and it's just development. It was almost like the government and Bloom didn't even need to make the Optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state for not having the Optic would pretty much be enough.
Oh, what do you mean by privacy problems? You don't know that.
Even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail with me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
Oh, what the fuck? No!
Night.
Bloody hell. You think I'd be used to this kind of attention by now? Is it always going to be like this?
Until you lose them, yes.
He lives to say about Bagley.
Suggest employing whatever finesse you are capable of when approaching her.
Fucking performance. And yes, I'm aware of what I just said. Fucking dead set. My career is over.
Fuck up. Your head's down.
Control, we're
My
pursuing the
life now. I
suspect.
get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping
anyone
into the
see the
vacancy left when it
suspect?
became patently obvious that God had retired. You think of that. The similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments, peas in a pod. All it needs
Control.
to do, SIRS, is ban
Let's
me
put
from
out an
eating something.
NPW.
What's it going to be this time?
We're getting
Not
nowhere
bacon
here.
again, please. Please, not bacon. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I can take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with that.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not it's reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
You get that on. This is the Bug on the Buccaneer.
Bug.
Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots are my favourite sport now, Alice, ever since they turned the Oval from a cricket ground into the immigration processing centre. And, yeah, rioting it's a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but, I mean...
By the position of those news vultures, I surmise that Ms. Ahmed is sheltering inside. Suggest employing whatever finesse you are capable of when approaching her.
Fucking performance. And yes, I'm aware of what I just said. Fucking dead set. My career is over.
Hiya.
Leave me alone. I have no comment.
I'm with DedSec.
You cheeky piece of shit. Come here to gloat, have you? Well, I've got news for you. Your blackmail scheme is over now. I've got nothing left to hide, have I? You've seen to that.
No, we don't do blackmail.
Right then, who the fuck are you?
The genuine DedSec. And we're not about to let this kind of thing be done in our name.
Too bloody late. Can't unleak my nudes. Now how about you piss off?
That could have gone better, for instance, by accomplishing anything at all.
We need to pin down the knob behind this fucking scam. Can you find her address bags? Let's see if we can find a trail from her network.
Good idea. Let's hack her home server to prove we're not the kinds of people who would hack her home server. Sending coordinates.
It's so nice to have something to look forward to. That's all from the Bug today. Keep it real, Bug fans. Actually, that's terrible advice. Keep it as unreal as you can possibly manage, but that's way better.
Auto drive now enabled.
You're listening to the Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is the Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it less wrong this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs, thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right, sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess.
Auto drive now disabled.
This is Vanessa Ahmed's residence. Let's make like the TV news and expose whoever's been rummaging around in her private business.
Yep.
You can start by asking one of those lovely people lingering outside the residence. They may know who this hacker is. That's him.
Hey, between fellow paparazzi, we can help each other out, right? Got anything?
Nothing from down here. Makes me wish I had a drone in me kit too.
What do you mean?
I saw some weird drone hovering up near Ahmed's flat when I arrived. It crashed though somewhere around here. Guess we're not gonna be made redundant just yet, eh?
Cool. Thanks for your help.
They seemed nice. That highly ethical individual seems to be telling the truth. I'm detecting intermittent Wi-Fi signals from atop the nearby statue. Fits the profile of a crashed drone.
We'll be
I don't know who they're coming for next.
Well, I like this, but it would be better if you could give me a couple of lashes too. Most people just talk nasty to each other. Everyone's cool with that now. Maybe I just bring out my overthinking.
Were you able to find anything?
Besides a grievous insult, whoever this so-called DedSec hacker is, they're about as technically sophisticated as a dead raccoon with a humanities degree. It took them ages to download the sex video from Miss Ahmed's flat. They didn't even erase the drone's point of origin. Shall I pull it up for you?
Solid idea.
The drone was deployed from Chinatown. Get to these coordinates and you'll likely find our dead raccoon hacker friend.
Best look into it. Hell, this thing packs a punch.
Looks like our hacker is mixed up with the Kellys, which presents two likely scenarios. They are either in the employ of Mary Kelly, or they got caught doing something naughty. Either way, we need to know why they hacked Ms. Ahmed.
Got it.
No one here, but I'll keep looking. Gonna check over there.